place of sudden and violent sandstorms. But today, we'll see it torn apart by a different kind of storm.
You engage them with tank main gun rounds. You see the explosions going off.
I dropped down inside. I looked through my commander's sight. I was vitally impressed with the enemy.
The U.S. 2nd Armored Cavalry is on a collision course with the Tawakkalna Division of Iraq's Republican Guard.
They see themselves being great warriors who were expected to stand and fight and even die so that others may live.
Two tank armies clash on a remote strip of desert. This is the Battle of 73 Easting, armored warfare at its most intense.
This probably was the last great tank battle of the 20th century.
February 24th, 1991. American tanks roll across the Saudi Arabian desert toward the Iraq border. They're part of a multinational force with a clear and simple mission: to drive Saddam Hussein's Iraqi army out of Kuwait.
Of the Iran-Iraq War, Saddam has two problems. He has a great big military with nothing really for it to do. The other problem he has is that he has devastated Iraq's economy as a result of the Iran-Iraq War. And so when you're Saddam Hussein and you need money, when you need it, you do what comes natural. You rob the piggy bank next door. And in this case, that piggy bank was Kuwait.
Iraqi armor and infantry overrun the oil-rich emirate in just 36 hours. Saddam ignores the United Nations demand for an immediate withdrawal. And the UN sends an American-led coalition of 620,000 to show him they mean business.
Saddam realized that he was in a bit over his head, but in Saddam's mind, the great weakness of the United States was in their inability to take casualties. He assumed that it would be very much like the Iran-Iraq War. It would be a slugging fest between these two sides, and that in the end, the Americans would cry uncle first. And so the strategy that Saddam lays out is designed to cause the most casualties to the United States while absorbing the least damage to his own forces. He dug in the biggest share of the Iraqi army, 51 of 66 divisions, and he dug them in deep.
Saddam deploys 16 infantry divisions and 2 armored corps along the Saudi border to absorb the brunt of the coalition attack. He holds his best fighters in reserve. 8 divisions of the Republican Guard, 1,000 tanks, and 120,000 men are poised to strike a massive counterattack and inflict devastating casualties on the advancing coalition.
I watched a lot of History Channel when I was younger, so I thought it was funny. It's just whether it was National Geographic, History Channel, nature documentaries, just also anime and cartoons. Also, I like to read. So, yeah, it's rare footage of me when I was younger.